You just wouldn't want to milk him.
No, do you think it's someone's job to clear up any accidents as well?
Well, it would
so
be
many
after
questions.
that, wouldn't it? Lily is here. Lily, we'll move swiftly on. Summer's disappeared. Is it ever going to come back? What's happened?
Yeah, it has felt a little bit perhaps miserable today, a bit grey and dreary to start, but it's going to be brighter this evening. And actually, if you like dry, sunny, calm conditions, well, I think I've got some good news because this week that's looking like what we've got in store. So we take a look at my weather chart here. This area of low pressure, that's what brought us the rain and the cloud earlier today. It's us the calmer conditions, dry weather and sunshine. So for a few days, we've got lovely bright weather. That high pressure is keeping at bay any significant rain. And it's not really until the end of the week we see this slightly ominous looking Friday. So,
but I mean, you hear most people talk about the weather. It's complaining it's so mixed at the moment, feeling quite cold, windy, rainy, bit of sun. Yeah. But it's fairly typical for this time of year, right?
Yeah, well, this week I would say is some dry and settled weather. It has been a bit up and down, but temperature-wise, we are actually pretty average. Today we had highs of 20 degrees. That's what you'd expect this time in June. It has been colder earlier in the month, though. That's probably why it hasn't felt so summery. We had some quite low temperatures to start. But as it's getting to that time of year where some of you might be going away, here's a little temperatures, a little bit warmer. Let's get the local forecast, though. So it was a bit grey and cloudy to start today, but actually we had more in the way of brightness to end the day. And actually looking on the satellite, you can see we had the worst of the rain first thing. There were a few lingering showers for Guernsey into the afternoon, but much of that has now cleared, so a dry evening to come. And it's looking like it is going to be mainly dry over the next few days. Any rain we do see will be overnight, and it's looking like we'll have more in the way of sunny and bright spells. So a settled few days, but the winds are going to pick up a little bit, so it could feel quite breezy at times. Tonight then, it's a dry night in store and we'll have clear spells. The winds will pick up slightly, nothing too significant, around a force 4 coming from the northeast, and we're expecting minimum temperatures overnight of 13 degrees. Now tomorrow it's likely we'll have sunshine from the outset, so a brighter day overall, but the winds are going to pick up even more, could have a fresh force 5 at times. Temperature wise, similar feel to today. We'll have highs of 18 to 19 degrees, but actually with that wind chill, that could make it feel a bit chillier, more like 13 or 14 degrees. Let's get our times of high water then between 5 and 6 a.m, later on between 5:30 and 6:30, and the sea temperature is at 15.5 degrees. So if we look at our week as a whole, we've got some settled and dry conditions to come. It's possible that tomorrow night we could see a bit more in the way of cloud and possibly a thundery shower, but as I said, during the day we should have dry, fine and settled weather, and temperatures up into the high teens, 20 degrees, so around what we'd expect for this time of year in June. That's it from me. Have a lovely rest of your night.